Hello all, and welcome to tonight's beer review, which I am dubbing the fake winter review because it's December and it's like it's decided to become summer again. This is like so weird. It's just like so amazing that it's December and I'm still sweating at night. Maybe I shouldn't be laughing, maybe I should be trembling in fear, but I'm in my 40s, so by the time shit hits the fan, I'll be dead. And on that cheerful note, this is the beer we are going to be reviewing today. This is Samuel Adams, Sam 76 Refreshing Lager. And this is 4.7 ABV. And let's read the label, shall we? Drinkable beer you can taste. We set out to brew a beer that you can enjoy all day long without having to sacrifice flavor. This refreshing, this refreshing beer has a smooth taste, light citrus aroma, and clean lager finish. Perfectly brewed for rooting on your sports team or chilling with your friends. So it's not really a light lager, but we know when you look at the style guide, it says an American lager. I've had several bottles of this, and I really quite enjoy it. I have to say, Boston Beer Company and Samuel Adams really does the crushable beers well. They don't do heavy beers all that great, but they really do these crushable, sort of traditional style beers. So without further ado, let's just get to this. 4.7 ABV, and absolutely wonderful for the weather. Going to be pouring it into the lager glass. And yeah, this is going to feel and taste great. So, if I remember correctly, this has the Citra, Mosaic, and Galaxy hops. A nice, beautiful, mostly clear, maybe slightly cloudy, straw yellow, very nicely carbonated, with a fizzy to frothy white head. That is redolent of New World style hops. Got hints of dank, florals, and also a nice citrus zestiness on top of a crackery malt base. Well, without further ado, let's get it down the hatch, shall we? Nice crisp carbonation bite in the front. Razor clean finish. Almost nothing residual at all. Just an ever so slight ghost of flavor that just reminds you that you've been drinking beer. Hints of crackery to bready malts in the mid to finish. Just ever so brief. Up front, hop bitterness. Right there, blending in well with the carbonation bite. And then transitioning. Once the malts register, clears away, hops clear it away. Definitely hop forward, I would say, but nothing, nothing really out of the ordinary in regards to bitterness. It's wouldn't even be considered. I've had some, pilsners that have a bit more bitterness to it, But what is striking is just the dimensionality of the hops. Now, I'm not such a great beer drinker that I can go and identify hops off the top of my head, but I would say that this is really distinctive, that you can really taste those New World hops there. All in all, great taste, clean finish, very refreshing, not too complex in the taste, but you're not really expecting too much complexity in a, crushable lager. You are just expecting something like this. It's not a traditional style, but it's got some great taste to it. I have to say this, after a few bottles of this is really becoming one of my favorite Samuel Adams beers, up there with the Boston Lager. Again, not complex, but just so very well made. You could just go and slug this one back if you so wanted to. So, rather short review. To sum it up, great beer, hop forward, not too complex, refreshing, but very distinctive. I really enjoyed this one. So, if you're like me and you're tired, I wouldn't say I'm tired of it, but I just generally have a preference towards the more sessionable, more crushable beers. This is definitely one to check out. So, folks, that's your beer review for this evening. Tonight, actually. It's almost 8 o'clock. And I'll see you tomorrow for another beer review. I do love beer. Cheers.